I wanted to share one of my favorite success stories as it's changed my life so much. I love sharing this as it's so good and it took me so long to find something that works, plus I know that body image can really make people feel low, especially nowadays. Thanks to social media, I had a lot of problems with self-image and felt constantly unattractive and didn't think it would ever change. It sounds vain, but it was really affecting my life and I knew I had to do something about it, but I had tried everything and I was feeling really down about it. Nothing worked. After doing the following law of attraction techniques, I manifested looking years younger and going to someone considered beautiful and attractive. I have friends who can vouch for me on this. Some people even thought I'd had work done, and nothing wrong with having work done, but I haven't. Meditation was the first thing. Then I confidence evoke it. Confidence evoke is a practice you do in a notepad where you write a statement to how you want to feel and then you evoke all the times you felt similar to it. Whenever the subject of looks came up, I'd do a confidence evoke on it. This was my yoga workout for my vibration. I'd do confidence evoke reps on beauty until I felt beautiful, then I knew I was done. I did this in a notepad every day. The thing is, I started to know I was beautiful long before I had evidence of the change, but I didn't need the evidence, I was so into the inner state. My friends always ask me about how I did it and I tell them about this practice and I swear by it, and the friends who do it regularly always get results. I've seen the change in them too. If I ever notice myself looking less attractive in the mirror, I know it's a prompt to do a vibrational workout, so I confidence evoke it. Some people go and get Botox. I confidence evoke. Not only is it so powerful and it's free, but it feels great whilst doing it. It's a near instant uplift to my mood. My ex-boyfriend was a huge fan of basketball, and he used to follow NBA religiously. After some years I got hooked on it a little bit and started following some teams. I applied to come to study to my new country, and because of that I kind of felt closer to the players from here, especially two that are very famous and amazing players and people. Fast forward, when I moved I was always seeing pictures of them, sending them to my boyfriend. And I always wanted to see especially one of them in the flesh. This is a small country, so seeing local celebrities is not such a big issue. Most people I know have had encountered their favorite celebrity living their normal life around. I somehow had the feeling and the certainty I'd be able someday to meet this player and take a picture with him. Nothing too obsessed, but every now and then, I'd wish it and also felt it was quite possible. So last night I was going out of my training, walking through the parking lot, and I saw a very tall man playing ball with a kid. I look again, and it was him. I couldn't believe my eyes. I waited until he finished playing and asked him very nervously in his language if I could take a picture. He accepted, greeted me very kindly, and that was it. It was amazing and it really made my day, and my friends back home, who were super happy to know about this encounter and see the cute picture. I am a short Asian guy who is not very good looking. As you can guess, I have been invisible to women all my life. Until I started learning law of attraction. Basically, I printed a paper affirming 3 things and put it on my wall so I can see it every morning. Success with my job and money, and lastly I wrote that I am sexy as hell. And literally within 48 hours. Not only did women start to make eye contact with me, which never happened to me before, but some women started to act nervous around me. Also, for some reason, I actually have gotten more handsome for the last couple of days. I lost some baby fat near my jaws and cheeks. I also lost some fat on my belly. But my diet has not changed at all. I'm not sure if this is just a coincidence or not. I love sharing this story because it's going to inspire a lot of people, and it's something I wish I had heard when I was back feeling so low and in doubt about whether law of attraction would work for me. At the beginning of my law of attraction journey, I felt really unattractive. I was invisible to men in an attractive way. It was always my friends who got asked out. I seriously thought I'd need surgery to look normal. I didn't like my nose or face shape, and I was overweight. This went on for years. It was less about actually being beautiful, though that was my desire, and more I just didn't want to waste my days taking photos of myself or looking at myself in the mirror to check I looked okay enough to even leave the house. I often decided I didn't and stayed in. After discovering the law of attraction, well, that's when things started to change in quite a bit. Fast forward and I am totally the opposite to this now. I can't even believe I used to feel that way. I have done modeling. And although I am in a fantastic relationship, I often get asked out. Then it became easy and effortless. My main recommendations is keep confidence evoking and also make sure you meditate every day, and do a long list of gratitude until it becomes your way of being. It sounds overwhelming having to do all these practices, but in truth they don't take me long, and it's way more overwhelming not to do them as the overthinking just takes hold and makes your day a nightmare.